Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I know, I know, this is a long overdue and a late review, but better late than never. And today, we're of course reviewing the Storina Yujiro Hanma action figure from Storm Collectibles. So let's jump into the packaging. So basically, the box, the same as we've seen with Ryu and Ken if you watch the reviews, but instead of a shot of render of shot, it's the action figure, which is pretty cool. But this, of course, the front window figure right there. Here's the back, the figure in multiple poses. So not bad. Kind of want to see if I can get him in one or two of these without the help of that figure stand. But anyway, let's get this guy cracked open and see what he's all about. For the accessories, the figure comes with, besides the fisted hands and the stern head that he has on him, of course, he's got this sinister looking, full wide-eyed head, two pairs of open hands, and the infamous figure stand that comes equipped with every single action figure in the Storia line. So not a bad batch of accessories. Now that we have looked at the packaging and the accessories the guy has, let's look at the figure. And whew, for Storm Collectibles, they really have outdid themselves with this one. For those who don't know, I am a big Baki Hanma fan. I enjoy the manga, love the anime, all seasons of it. I think it's absolutely incredible, even though it has its mixed opinions here and there. But there's no better character of the series than Yujiro Hama himself. And this figure absolutely does him justice, no doubt about it. I mean, there is so much intricate detail here with just the head sculpt alone. I mean, man, if you have the Storm Collectibles figure, this looks like a shrunk down version of that head. They did an absolutely incredible job with it. The paint of the hair, the eyebrows, just the eyes alone. Everything here, you could see that everything here is just so well done. So well done. I like the torso, especially. It is a soft plastic material. So that is very nice. Won't get in the way of any articulation whatsoever. And of course, there is the white painted bands. Now, mine does have a few QC issues when it comes to these. Like there is some paint mistakes, but it is what it is. Like this is a big manufactured figure, but I'm just doing a rotation of them. I mean, so good, so good. The one that I do notice most of all is the belt. He's got a little white paint that's missing here on the bottom of it, but that I can fill in, no doubt about it. There is one other thing that a lot of people are complaining about, and it is, of course, the ab, the abdomen. That is this cut. Now, I understand why it's here. It is to give him more range. They did it with Ryu, they did it with Ken, but they kind of moved away from it with Baki. Well, Baki has it, but with Sagat, they got rid of it. And moving forward, you're not going to see this cut right here. Honestly, for me, the way he moves, like right here, he doesn't need it because you have a ball joint down here connect on both the top and the bottom. The torso is a ball joint that connects here, and there's a ball joint down here that connects together. So you don't really need this because it, I mean, yeah, you get the forward movement in here, but you could still get moving with a ball joint down here because this cutoff piece is distracting. I mean, when you're posing them up, you're not going to notice as much, but it is a little bit of a distraction when it comes to this figure. The other issue everybody has with this guy is his height. Yujiro and I want to correct people. Yujiro in the manga and the anime, especially in the anime, his height is always changed frame by frame because they like to exaggerate how tall he is. And for the record, he is 2 times taller than Baki because Baki is a teenager. So Baki is going to be smaller than him, and I hope to have Baki in the future. But back to Yujiro, really, he is a bit smaller than he should. I mean, he's still 6 inch scale, but it feels like he's at that exact 6 inch scale when he should be taller. Probably close to a 7 inch scale, like a perfect example, the Marvel Legends Captain America figure. That figure is close to 7 inch scale. That's where I think Yujiro should have been because if I use the drop down hips, if I utilize them, like all the way without risk breaking the figure, it gives him a little bit of a height change. And then if you want to cheat, you use the alternate head because it kind of sticks up a little bit higher on the neck. But that's usually using ways to cheat and make him taller. But you shouldn't have to do that. Really, the way he is with the drop down hips, this is how tall he should have been to begin with. Not as having to cheat and utilize ways to make him taller. This is how he should have been to begin with. But Storm does what Storm wants to do. But besides the height issue and all that, the figure is incredible nonetheless. But let's get now into some comparisons. For scale, here he is with the DC Multiverse McFarlane Plastic Man, and of course, the Storm Collectibles Yujiro Hanma. What are my final thoughts on this figure? Well, if I haven't stated enough clearly while taking a deep look into him with my nitpicks and also my, you know, um, what's the word I'm looking for? My praises. This figure overall is great. Now, like I said, could there be improvements made? Absolutely. Do I think Storm Collectibles will make those improvements with another Yuja release down the line? I hope so. Because I see a lot of potential in this figure to be better than what this one is. But as a first attempt, I think Store Collectibles did a solid job here. And I'm especially looking forward to the Baki down the line. But, anyways, what are y'all thoughts about this figure? Like I said, I know this review is late, but hey, better late than never. But let me know your thoughts on this figure down in the comment section below. Did you get it? Did you pass on it? Again, let me know. You all know what to do involving everything else. And as always, everyone, take care.
Plastic Man, the one, the original Elastic Man, always in great shape for the shape he's in, the fantastic